Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just got some pickups here, and I just wanted to kind of talk about them and see how they will look in my decks. So let's take a look at them. This is the Fairy Mastermind. What a sweet two-drop this is. And I really didn't know how good this would be until I watch a lot of content on YouTube, and I happened to just to be watching an EDH game on, and it was fantastic. I think it was play to win. I think so. Yeah, they have some pretty beefy decks, and they one of the players had played a Fairy Mastermind. I think it was Cam. Yeah, he played a Fairy Mastermind pretty early, and he must have drawn like 10 cards from it. Like, it was just gathering so much value for him. Like, it was amazing. And yeah, this is a sweet one. Fairy Mastermind, a one colorless, one blue. It has flash. It's a fairy rogue. Flying. Whenever an opponent draws their second card each turn, you draw a card. And then additionally, three colorless, blue. Each player draws a card. So what I like about this one is that it's a rogue, so it just goes perfectly into my rogue deck. And it's so fun, like, doing a tribal deck that have like good commanders, like for instance like Anawan, where you can just be rewarded for playing rogues that are already good. And the thing about rogues is they just kind of beef each other up. Like, it's kind of amazing that type of card style. It's, for instance, they just, they have some nice lords in here, like the Anawan, and there's just really, really good, like, kind of, you can hold up mana with these and play flash speed with a lot of these cards. And how interesting, like, they have these cards like a Grim Hireling, where it's creating so much value with and mana acceleration too, just from doing what rogues do, which is deal combat damage. So it's pretty amazing stuff. So I mean, overall, this deck is just always, man, like a Frog Tosser Banneret, making your rogues cheaper too. Man, these cards, they're just wild stuff. Yeah, I like all these very much. They're just very interesting. Zarasan. Oh, this one is really cool. The Stink Drinker Bandit. This one, it has the prowl. So if you deal damage on a turn with a rogue or a goblin, you activate the prowl, and then you can cast it for that cost. And whenever a rogue attacks and isn't blocked, it gets 2/1. It's a major buff. Major. Own as Blackguard. Yeah, this deck is completely whacked. And I think this is my yep, I believe this is my cut here for the Fairy. So there you are, Fairy Mastermind. You made it. Made it into the 99. Fantastic. So yeah, we're just all firing on this deck, and yeah, I haven't made an Anawan deck recently. I have before. I mean, I have it definitely in the library, so you could say. But yeah, that was a nice little upgrade there for the Anawan deck. So there's that, and here's the next one. Is Legolas. Quick reflexes. Ooh, let's take a look at that one. So this is was all the rage, huh? And yeah, I mean, for me, it's if you want to kind of look at it, it's kind of comparable, I think, to like a Tamio's Safekeeping. Why do I like that card? I like Tamio's Safekeeping because it can get through, the indestructibility can get you through some board wipes, which is nice. And I like that it's green, and that's why Aragorn likes things that are green. Buffs up the power of the creatures or himself. So that's why green is important for that particular deck, in my opinion, from what I've experienced with it. And this one is somewhat similar, where you know, if Aragorn gets targeted, you could, and you had green mana open, you could go ahead and play this at instant speed. And what's also interesting about this is once you put this on instant speed, this spell would resolve. There's nothing else that can be put on the stack afterwards. So it has this, that's the effect called split second. So as long as the spell is on the stack, players can't cast spells or activate abilities that aren't mana abilities. So it's has like a finality to it. Once this is cast on Aragorn, this is what's going to happen. Aragorn will have, if he is tapped already, you will untap it. Until end of turn, it gains hexproof reach, and whenever this creature becomes tapped, it deals damage equal to its power to up to one target creature. So also has really good synergy with like our mana dorks, like for instance like a Bloom Tender, or even a Faber Elder, a Selvala. So this card is really juiced, and so it can be like offensive. It could be an offensive card. It can be a value card, and all the low cost of 1 mana. So sweet, Legolas. That is a very powerful card. All right, so let's just get this one sleeved up too. Yeah, I think really what we're leaning on overall with the Aragorn deck is just really getting into the mana dorks. So the ones that are going to produce this multiple mana, I really think we're going to want to lean on these. Like, yeah, even like this, like a Caryatid. So yeah, even like a Caryatid I think would be fine. So either Caryatid, Bloom Tender, Faber Elder, and Selvala. Those are really gonna help us shine on through. I mean, we can also, you know, include the usual gangstas like the Bird of Paradise and Delighted Halfling. Of course, we can include those. So those are not going to be going anywhere. We're going to be keeping those long. Noble Hierarch for these colors. Also very good. And like Avacyn's Pilgrim, I like that you can play for green and then cast for plains. So yeah, the Aragorn deck is looking pretty spicy. So we're definitely going to be ready to take this one out for a spin. I'm excited. I'm loading them all up, getting them ready for the next visit. Definitely taking Anawan to the next card visit. Definitely taking Aragorn. Aragorn is ready to go. And I think I'll be getting very close to my Aragorn or Maria Reanimator deck, especially since I'm going to be getting the Displaced Dinosaurs. So wow, this card is crazy too, huh? Just a complete monster. So the 7 cost, of course, is very high. However, let's read about this text. As a historic permanent enters the battlefield under your control, it becomes a 7/7 dinosaur creature in addition to its other types. What? Oh my. Artifacts, legendaries, and sagas are historic. So this is just going to turn all our artifacts, legendaries, and sagas into 7/7 dinosaurs. That's insane. That's just absolutely crazy. So yeah, like our little artifacts that we're just casting, they're going to just they're going to enter the battlefield and, you know, be turned into 7/7 dinosaur creatures. It's really cool. It's going to help us probably go a little bit wider too, tall and wide at the same time. So yeah, we're looking forward to this one. I want to look up into this a little bit more. I'm kind of curious about the text, especially the enter the battlefield text. I want to kind of see how it interacts with treasures and such. That would be extremely powerful if treasures became 7/7 dinosaurs as well, but I wouldn't put it out of this, out of the realm of possibility, right, with a card such as this. Additional, we're adding to the Maria deck a Paradise Mantle. So that one has also come in, so very excited about that. And so for Paradise Mantle, why it's so good with Maria the Scholar of Antiquity is because it's a 0 cost. So of course, 0 costs kind of help us get ahead with mana. And additionally, what's good about this one is that it will actually tap this artifact for mana, and it has an equip cost for 1. So this would produce 1 forest, so it pays for its equip, and then on the battlefield we can equip it to something like Maria. And then we can start tapping both for mana simultaneously. So that's a good interaction there. So that would be fantastic with Paradise Mantle. The text for Paradise Mantle reads this. Paradise Mantle, 0. Equip creature has tap. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Nice. Any color. And then equip 1. Fantastic. Equip it to our creature. No problem. And then we're just going to be living that dream, just tapping both of them for mana. That's what I think. You know what? I think this could be like, I think this was meant to be on Maria. You can see the lovely, locks there, and he's wearing that nice thing right there. So there you go. It's like, it's perfect. It's just like a seamless connection in the matrix. It's exactly what it is. So there's that. And then I picked up a Stomping Ground as well. So that stuff's gonna be going in. I got all sorts of stuff. I picked this up at the LGS. So this it's a nice Sylvan Library to go into the Maria deck. It's coming together, man. We're definitely putting all the pieces together. We are missing some land still. Yeah, our mana base is getting better now. I think that I have these very cool lands that are from the Ixalan set. I really like them. These are just from the set box, but they're really nice full art. So I'm looking to get a couple more of these to fill out the mana base. They're pretty nice. I like these in the Lord of the Rings ones very much. And now, let's see, it looks like I get to add a Stomping Ground here to the suite that I have already assembled. So that's nice. Looks like I picked up a Balagad Recovery too. That was a nice pickup. So it's not always easy, like putting together decks, and I try to try not to make too many. I haven't really added too many. The last deck I did make, I think, was the Brago deck. So that's, I think, the last thing that I made, and that was kind of seamless. I kind of feel bad because I've been kind of neglecting my Brokos deck. I've been actually pulling a lot from it to make my other decks better when that deck was just so good already. So, but I have been starting to rebuild the Brokos deck with kind of a new, fresh look and mindset, being open to maybe more cards that have been suggested to me in the past. When I've been on I attend the CGB forum, and they give me great ideas in the EDH forum there on the Discord. So I get lots of ideas from them, and yeah, and it's just kind of nice to kind of revisit things and kind of look things over little by little. So those are my updates for some of these cards. Definitely going to get these just ones sleeved up preliminarily, because I know I want to fit them in. I feel they have a good place in this particular deck. So there are those. And that's about a wrap. So have a great day, and good luck finding some more cards for your decks.